Y when I was 4 years old at Y World of Tots, and even today I still work with my teacher there. Most of the kids that I went to school with then, I still am friends with now. And then I started coming back to the Y again when I was 14 at Camp Wiggy as a CIT. And it was one of the greatest summers I've ever had in my life. I met so many new people. And since then, I've worked and volunteered in almost every department at the Y, and I've participated in the Leaders Club throughout my whole high school career, 4 years. And I've learned a lot about myself throughout this whole process. And I've grown, I think, as a leader and as a person. And being a part of the Y has made me feel really happy, and happy to feel like I have a team behind me, and a lot of people that are there to support me. I'd like to take a moment to thank my leaders advisors, Nate, as well as Connor, Fletcher, and Joe, who couldn't be here tonight, as well as all of my wonderful friends at the Y, and my fellow staff, and my family, who's sitting right over there. And the way I see it, life is like a series of books. Each big era of life is its own book, and each major moment is the chapters in that book. And as the eras pass and time goes by, you close each book, and you put it on the shelf where you can see it every day, and if you need it, it's there to reread it to remind you of all the things you've accomplished. And while my YMCA book is far from over, this is a pretty amazing way to end this chapter. So thank you very much.
Good evening. My name is Christina Stratton, and I want to express my thanks to the Hockomock Area YMCA. To be named the North Attleboro Youth of the Year is an incredible honor. Ever since I was 6 years old, Camp Elmwood was not only my childcare for the entire summer, but it was also a place that would become my ritual every summer after that. 12 years later, I am proud to serve the YMCA in several capacities. I am a kiddie camp counselor, a certified lifeguard, and a swim instructor. I work in several other departments, which include a sports instructor, working in child watch, and at the member service desk. And last but not least, the aquatics birthday party coordinator. So you could say I'm pretty much there every single day. I always say the Y is my home away from home because no matter what time of day or the year, I'm normally at the Y. The Leaders Program provided me with many opportunities to help the North Attleboro community and introduced me to Camp Sunshine, which is a camp for children with life-threatening illnesses such as cancer, and they go with their families, and it's in Casco, Maine. That connection with camp has sparked my interest for raising money for pediatric cancer and has been ultimately life-changing for me. All the experiences have led me to my life's passion of working with young children. In September, I will be attending Westfield State University to study early childhood education and special education, so that I can continue the work that began for me at the North Attleboro YMCA. I strongly believe that the greatest asset of the Y is the people. They come from all walks of life, and the Hockomock Area YMCA brings them together. I have made strong friendships and have met some truly amazing people that have been great influences on me. I am especially thankful to DaCosta, Robbie Lawrence, Dan Brennick, Mike Mahoney, Edwin Fladger, Joe Hallis, and Bridget McGetrin. My life has been rich and blessed for having been a part of this YMCA and being a member and employee. The honor of being named North Attleboro YMCA's Youth of the Year makes me and my family so proud, and I thank you with all of my heart.
Thank you. My involvement with the YMCA started about 12 years ago when I was dropped off for my first day at Camp Elmwood, with tears in my eyes and a heavy heart leaving my Nana. I would have never imagined what that day and that summer would do to me. This extraordinary place, along with all the outstanding staff and amazing friends and peers I have made along the way, have shaped me into the person standing before you now. I cannot picture my life without the serious impact of everyone I've met through the YMCA. Whether it's a friendly wave in the hall or a heart-to-heart with my favorite advisor, I am exceedingly grateful for every one of you. Danny, I don't know where I'd be without you. Starting Leaders Club in 7th grade gave me hope, which at that point in my awkward 7th grade life I sincerely needed. The YMCA has given me confidence, it has given me leadership, and it has introduced me to some of the most exceptional people I know. Thank you, Danny, for leading the way for me these past 6 years, and thank you, Patrick, for your amazing work as the Invensys Foxboro Branch Director. Thank you to my mom and Nana for enrolling me in summer camp, helping me become a leader, and most importantly, believing in me. A special thank you to my friends who support me through everything, especially those who are here tonight. And a necessary thank you to past recipient Robbie Lawrence for being the most outstanding role model and friend that I have. I don't know if I'll ever be able to fully convey how much the Y means to me, but I'll try. The YMCA means family. It means acceptance. It means love. I am unbelievably honored and humbled to receive this award. Thank you.